Hello and welcome to Touch Reviews in English, another TLDR look at whatever I reviewed, where I force myself to say something good, something bad, what I think is the best and what I think is the worst, all in my own opinion. And today is the Aune AR5000. These headphones were sent to me by Aune. I have no affiliation with them whatsoever. You can find out more by checking out the full review, which is linked in the description, or just head over to actualreviews.com. Okay, so starting off with something good. These are a well-built set of headphones that aesthetically wise, I like the aesthetics, I really do. I mean, it uses a combination of plastic and metal, but the plastic is of good quality and you really have to touch the plastic to find which parts are plastic, which parts are metal. And I just think they've done a really nice job of making a set of 300 euro headphones that works well. I mean, it's just a generically good set of 300 euro headphones. Now, the bad is if you are somebody who's looking for the bottom of the price ladder, so you're looking for the cheapest you can get that sounds okay, these are going to be too expensive for you. They're coming at 300 euros, and I've just said that, but anyway, they're coming at 300 euros. So if you're looking for really the bottom price you can get, these are not going to sort of attract you. If you're into top of the line headphones, I don't think these are really aimed at you either. And if you're sort of like the bass head sort of person, then these are not going to attract you either. So a bad thing may be that they are literally in the middle, but at the same time, I think that is a big group of people. So they are offering a nicely balanced set of headphones at a decent price range that's going to attract those that aren't looking for specific extremes, which leads me to the best. Now, these headphones, as far as tuning goes, they have a tuning that I like. I mean, they remind me of a Hi-Fi Man tuning, but without the 2K dip. Now, they don't sound the same as Hi-Fi Man. Obviously, they're different. They're a different technology. They're dynamic driver. I'm not saying they sound like the Hi-Fi Man, but they are reminiscent of that tuning. But the best I would say is that they use these angled pads, but at the same time, they use angled drivers inside, which sort of like point backwards as these point out. So it places the actual sound in front of you. Now, I've found this has worked very well. I've got a lot of enjoyment out of this for watching live performances. So watching like concerts and I enjoyed a lot of stuff from the Tiny Desk concerts. If you haven't seen any of the Tiny Desk stuff, check them out. They have some really cool stuff. But I enjoyed a lot of the Tiny Desk concerts through these because they sort of like move the imaging forwards, and you do lose some depth behind you, which I've found on binaural recordings, because you're not sort of like surrounded by it. It's more you're in front of what's happening rather than actually surrounded by what's happening. But I found that works really, really well for a lot of live performances. And I would say that although you lose a bit of depth backwards, you do gain sort of the sensation of things being spread out in front of you, which is something I've enjoyed. Now, the worst, really, I would say that the only thing that I've found to be a problem with these that could be improved, now I don't know at what price it would be improved, but when things get busy, the low end, I mean, on very busy tracks, we're talking like, I don't know, sort of like metal style busy stuff with lots of things happening and plenty of lower frequency presence, then the drivers do seem to struggle to keep up and give you as much detail as they do on simpler stuff. Again, it's the lower end of the frequency, so like halfway through the mids down, when there's a lot going on, when it's a very busy track, when there's lots of different instruments and lots of bass present, then they're not giving you as much detail as they give you the sensation of giving on simpler tracks. But it's not terrible, but it is something that's noticeable. But anyway, I'm going to leave you there. If you want to know more details, check out the full review. As I said, it's linked in the description, or head over to actualreviews.com. And I'll be back with another one soon. See you later.